Mulling into Oblivion happens for everybody. I mean, you played like 30 matches with the deck close to it. I mean, it's going to happen. I had a mull to Oblivion at some point. I think it was in the 5-0 league, actually. Alright, perfect timing. Alrighty then. We are back with another awesome deck for the evening. A second Iceberg deck. So for anyone who is not aware, Iceberg is a snow deck that has the colors black, blue, red, and green. But we're returning to form one of the foundational pillars of this channel. It's a little bit of Urza, a Thopter Sword combo. Urza Midrange also, of course, one of my favorite archetypes in all of Modern, but so is Urza Thopter Sword combo. So for a refresher, because during the Lurus era, this combo was largely absent from Modern, we're playing Sword of the Meek and Thopter Foundry. So Sword of the Meek plus Thopter Foundry allows you to, for each mana you have, create a 1/1 Thopter, 1/1 flying blue artifact creature, and gain 1 life. So this is an incredibly powerful synergistic combination, but if you have Urza Lord High Artificer, you can actually create an infinite number or as many as you can at the time. So you can just keep pumping out Thopters as far as the eye can see or as far as your mana can pay for. So this deck is taken from the cloth of the Urza Whir of Invention Thopter Foundry decks. So Whir of Invention is a blue X improvised tutor, which is similar text to Court of Calling. It says, search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost X or less, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. So that one is able to sort of tutor up some silver bullets that we have in our main deck, such as Nihil Spellbomb and Pithing Needle, but also just grab out pieces of our combo. And then we've also got Goblin Engineer, which is going to search our library for an artifact with converted mana cost. Search our library for any artifact card, put it in the graveyard, and then shuffle. But we can use red and tap to sacrifice an artifact that we have in play and turn it into any artifact in our graveyard that is converted mana cost 3 or less. Which Ensnaring Bridge in the main deck is a great piece of synergy with that. This archetype has had some ups and downs, some prominence at times, and been completely off the radar at other times. It does seem largely that the mid-range style Urza decks are a little bit better overall, although this has made some splashes in recent challenges and some of the 5-0 dumps, back from a long hiatus. Not too much otherwise worth talking about, other than the fact that we do have a reasonable fair plan. Oh yes, and Brian the Artificer, who brought me the mono blue Scion of Whurza deck for Pioneer, was the one who brought this deck with playing Kinnan in this deck, as well as Mox Amber and some Springleaf Drums to try to take advantage of the Kinnan mana engine with the rest of the Whurza strategy. Very few control elements in the main deck that are not permanent based, and some good cards in the sideboard to shore up our plan for games 2 and 3. So let's hop into a Modern League and see how this one goes. Been on a streak of 3-2s, which were ended a little bit earlier by a 2-3. Yikes. But that's okay. We're going to keep racking and rolling along here and see if we can't have a good run with Brian's Berg Whurza with Kinnan. Jiggy, I would think that for the Urian deck, we could put in like something like 3 Cryptics and 1 Mystic Sanctuary and largely leave the rest of the deck the same. I think that's the first level that I would want to go with that. Do I want to keep this hand? I kind of do. I think I'm going to keep this hand. See what we draw up. We're on the play, so we have some time. One of the nice things about the Modern metagame right now that is receptive to playing this deck is the fact that very few people are playing any main deck dancers for Ensnaring Bridge if they're playing a creature deck. So we do have a lot of power in some matchups due to that fact. Even though we could hold on to this Bauble for a bigger Whir of Invention, there's a good chance we're not going to need it, so we're just going to go Wild the Cattle. So I was talking about those decks that don't have main decked answers for Ensnaring Bridge, and that's a problem for them. Hopefully our opponent is on one of those right now, and hopefully we can draw up Something reasonable to get our ball rolling a little quicker than what we've got going on right now. 2 power creatures, not too impressive here. Emry is a great pickup. We don't get to do anything super busto this turn with all the things we've got going on, but as long as they don't kill my Emry, I get to play Urza next turn, so that's kind of hot. And a Mox Amber, which is going to get us rocking and rolling, rocking and reeling, Barbaran, Barbaran. Did they not have another land? Oh, that's so good for us. Jesus. No, I'm not blocking that. Are you kidding me? I am good. I am just fine over here. Okay, Emry brings in the Mox. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do this, because this ensures that I have extra mana for future turns. I could just Whir for Bridge this turn. The problem with that is that doesn't really get me any further towards what do I want to say? It wouldn't get my hand unloaded enough for the bridge to be relevant. So bridge stops creatures from attacking if their power is greater than the number of cards in your hand, but their creatures are all 2 power right now, so that doesn't really help us. But having Urza in play against their 1 land is very, very good here. So explosive mana draws in Urza decks are super fun. I, once upon a time, right at the beginning of the Grinding Breach era, I played... Hold on a second, just dealing with my sideboarding here. I think we just want these cards. We'll kick out Pithing Needle and Nihil Spellbomb, because neither of those things are particularly useful. And then probably 1 Kinnan and 1 Mox Amber. I think that's where I want to go with it. These are all good. Those are... Oops. These are good. These are good. These are good. Oh, Springleaf is probably worse than Mox Amber on average. No, Springleaf Drum is really nice with Thopter Foundry, I think. All right, we're going to try it this way, see how this one goes. Having Tezzeret in this is definitely what I want in this matchup. All right, what was I saying? I think I've lost it. All right, it's gone. Got a flighty brain this evening. Flighty brain. Can I keep this hand? Is it turn 1 Emry? No, but it's turn 2 Emry with a Mox. I'm going to keep this one, hope to get lucky. Second Sword of the Meek is not my favorite draw here. I guess I do have turn 1 Emry if I want to put my EE on 0. It's not really a high cost in this matchup. But if we do draw the land, that'd be great. Yeah, why not? Let's... Played nothing on turn 1, which makes me think they're probably going to have Path to Exile. I don't know why that's the thought, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to have. So I have turn 3. I have 3 mana on turn 2 if I don't hit a land. If I hit a land, I have 4 mana, I play Tezzeret, which would be very, very good, because then we boot up our Engineered Explosives into a 5/5 and just start wailing on them. And they didn't have a red mana here, so it's probably Tarmogoyf. Burning Tree. Uh-oh. Two Burning Tree Emissaries. Yikes. Goblin Guide. Good. All right, Goblin Guide, give me a land. You know what to do, buddy. Give me the land. Trigger. Astrolabe. Yikes. Okay. There's not... There's a Thopter Foundry in my graveyard, though? Okay, that's something. So play the Astrolabe. But then I can't play the Thopter Foundry. But if I play the Thopter Foundry, I'm committing to taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 next turn. And I don't have a way to discard the Sword of the Meek, so let's play the Astrolabe, see what we draw. And then I could... Huh. Emry can be mana or play something out of my graveyard, which you can't do both. Maybe playing the Thopter Foundry is the best plan here. Then next turn we play Sword, and then sack the sword for 1 Thopter. Oh, and then we can sack for another? Alright. Alright. So we just gotta pray that Emry survives a turn here. Oh, I can't cast that unless I... Yikes. I needed the color from the Springleaf Drum tapping for Emry. Shoot. All right, we got to rip a land here. That's all there is to it. Otherwise, we've wasted this entire turn, really. So I goofed. Yeah, we goofed. Well, shoot. Well, shoot. Don't bushwhacker me, friendo. Just hit me for 9. 9 is fine. Fine at 9. That's fine. Stop it. No more. Don't whacker me. Whew. All right. What's on top? Urza. Shit. Okay. And both of my Sword of the Meeks are in my hand, so I can't get one out of my... What are you doing? Stop. Stop. Oh my god. Are we just dead? We're dead, right? Yeah, we're dead. Nope, we went to 1. All right. Well, we know what's on top. I can't cast that. I have 3 mana. So I can play Sword. All right, we're going to play Sword. Oh, but I didn't get to play that. Yeah, we're just fucked. Sorry, we are very dead. Let's go. We'll get game 3 on the play, maybe? Question mark? I guess I could bring in Damping Sphere on the play. I don't really want it. What is up, Brian M? We are playing Yo deck right now. We're in our first matchup against Naya Zoo. Or Naya 8-Whack. Naya Burning Tree Whacker. Shot myself in the foot with my colors last game. But we could have had 4 mana on turn 2, and we just missed land drops. I kept a 1-lander with a turn 1 Emry, and I had 3 mana on turn 2. Gotta go for the early Ensnaring. Well, that's how I won game 1. Well, that hand's awkward. This hand is less awkward. This hand is nuts, right? Hand is really, really good. It's not nuts, but it's quite good. I think we're bottoming... The hell am I bottoming here? So awkward. Because I can't play the Kinnan on turn 2. Drum? No. Drum gives me access to green mana through the Engineer. So we're going to play turn 1 Drum, turn 2 Engineer, turn 3 Kinnan, and hope. So I think we got to bottom the Foundry. Yeah. Sort of a process of elimination situation there, and it's obviously not great to have to bottom one half of your combo, but it was necessary with this hand. There are draws that open up the next couple turns for us nicely, so let's see how it goes. And they've played largely 0 removal spells so far. One of the awkward things with this deck, for me, is that I want to play this Goblin Engineer on turn 2, and what I want to put in my graveyard is Ensnaring Bridge so that I can get it out the next turn. The problem with doing that is if they do have removal, and they kill my Goblin Engineer, I only have one other Goblin Engineer to get my bridge out of my graveyard. The bridge is stuck in my graveyard if I do that. Also, playing EE on 1 sucks for my deck, even though it also sucks for their deck. EE's fine. The question is, what do I want to do with this Goblin Engineer? Like, do I just get the bridge and pray? I think we just got to get the bridge and pray, but like, feels crappy. Let's look at our options. Yeah, I think we're getting the bridge. Yeah. I guess I could get one of the 2 foundries. Alright, let's do that. And we are going to play out this Engineered Explosives now for 1 CMC. Just hoping that we don't have to use it too quickly, and we can always cycle it away into the Thopter Foundry. We're going to have more mana than we know what to do with next turn. We just have to find an outlet for it. We're going to have a lot of mana here. Just... Okay. Ooh, no. Don't whacker me. Nice. Acceptable. Part of me is like, man, I should have saved that EE for X equals 2, but see, now that's a card. Am I going to be able to play it this turn? No. I am going to be able to play it next turn. So I have to tap the Goblin Engineer for green. Blue. Play Kinnan. Unfortunately, we only have 3 mana now, which doesn't get me anywhere. So close. So my statement, more mana than we know what to do with, is a little inaccurate. But next turn, we're really cooking with propane over here. They're attacking? All right, so Tarka's command would make this into 12, 13, 14, 15? Maybe 16? No, they didn't plus it at all. Is this their whole strategy? Is this what they've got? That's fine. Taste the meat, not the heat. Yikes. All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Second Mox Amber. It does still plus us 1 mana. So the question is, do I need to do it now? I don't, but do I want to do it now? No, there's a Thalia in play, Brian. There's a Thalia in play. I have to pay 1 for it. I know what we're going to do. All right. Play Urza. So we tap. Crap, I need 3 colors right now. Oh, no problem. Did I screw up the way I tapped? Maybe I did. So I need... The Springleaf Drum gives me... Oh, right. No, I can use Urza for mana. So this is free mana. Okay, this taps for 2 off of Kinnan. So I'll make it to red. Okay. Use one of those red on Mox Amber. But first we're going to use Goblin Engineer for Thopter Foundry. We sack the Mox Amber that's in play. Play the Mox Amber that's in my hand. Did I screw? I screwed up. I screwed up. No, I didn't screw up because we got the Thopter Foundry into play, and that's what we needed any colored mana for. And then we use Thopter Foundry to sack anything that's in play. Engineer Explosives is the least valuable card, so let's just turn that into a 1/1 Thopter, gain 1 life. And then when my opponent attacks, I can make 2 more Thopters and gain 2 more life with tapping Mox Amber. Not in the best spot ever, but Urza and Kinnan pulling it together right now. Looks decent. So when they swing, or if they swing, should be able to set up a pretty good overall trade. I say trade. Pretty good overall exchange of resources. Goblin Guide, sure. I don't think that's going to tip the scale. We're at 2 high life. On the draw, I think we would have been completely messed up. But on the play, we got lucky. We're fine here. We would have been fine to go for the early Ensnaring Bridge, but I don't think it was wrong to take the somewhat conservative line. Also, Thopter Foundry gives us a little more longevity if they do find an Abrade or something else that kills artifacts. You're leaving the Thalia back. I guess that's fair. Let's draw land. I love free cards. Okay, before I block, do I want to make more Thopters? So they have... Urza's going to block a 3-drop. Construct's going to block Tarmogoyf. And then I'm going to take, what, 6? No, 8. Let's make some mana. Sack the drum. For Thopter. Sack the Mox for Thopter. Okay, I have to be careful how many Thopters I end up blocking with. I think we're not blocking with Thopters this turn, so I think we'll kill the Goyf and have Urza block the cattle and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because the problem is, if I block with 2 Thopters and they die, then the construct is gonna... No, the construct's not gonna die. The Goyf's 2 power. Alright, I can trade 2 Thopters here. And if I want to trade 2 Thopters, out of all their creatures, it's Herbalist or Burning Tree Emissary. So let's block the Herbalist. Okay, there we go. We're good. This all works out fine. Okay. Well, I got more mana than I could ever want. So the nice thing about Goblin Engineer is Goblin Engineer can turn a Thopter into a card out of my graveyard, and then the card that comes into play I can recycle through the Thopter Foundry. So we're actually pretty good to just sit here and sort of attrition them. Don't actually have enough mana right now to spin Urza, really, but that's okay. Yeah, watching Magic the Gathering on your phone is less than ideal. What is this? 3 mana. I didn't even know you had things that cost 3. Dismember. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that super sucks. Urza was a great wall. Boo earns, I guess. Because I don't think I'm going to spin in response, so sure. Yikes. That is really bad. Bauble on top. Bauble's not great. Okay, so I think we're trading Kinnan here, but that's not really a problem. So I think what we do is we go block, 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 take 4, but we're going to gain 1. Okay. Before combat damage, we're going to use Goblin Engineer to sacrifice the Thopter and turn it into basically anything. Let's do Mox Amber. Okay. So our construct is going to shrink for half a second, but then he's going to pump back up. And then might as well do it before damage. I mean, we can do it after. It doesn't really matter. Although, I could just hold on to the Mox Amber for now. Okay, so we're going to take... Oh, no. No, I blocked that. Yeah, the Nakatal's blocked. Okay, so I'm only taking 4 here. Good. I was like, man, I look dead. Why do I look so dead? Oh, the Mox Amber doesn't tap for mana anymore, though? All right, so let's just sack it. Oh, no, because I needed to do that before the construct took damage. All right, we're screwed now, I think. All right. I screwed up a very small technical thing that I specifically explained why I wasn't doing it that way, and then I did it that way. So, classic mana symbol channel here. All right. We can stay alive still. We just have to lose the engineer here. So after this turn, we're pretty priced into drawing like Urza, I guess. Arcum's Astrolabe. I mean, that could be Urza, but then we're never going to have enough mana. But, all right. So sack the Bauble. So we can kill the Goblin guy by going block, block. Throw 1 in front of the Nakatal. So the way we do that is go Thopter in front of Nakatal, Thopter and Engineer in front of the Goblin Guide. Then we're going to cycle this into anything and then sack it and make another Thopter. Let's get the Mishra's Bauble back. Sacrificing the Thopter to do so. Okay. Alright, well, still technically alive. Alright, 2, I want to draw an extra card. I know what the top card of my library is. It's an Arcum's Astrolabe. Okay. This does work with my Thopter. Oh, I just need to make it through one more turn and we get to Whir. And then all I have to do is dodge. No, I can Whir right now. Okay. We can Whir right now and just not get attacked. So all we have to do is dodge burn spells. So we are alive. Blue, blue, blue. Whir of Invention. Hold on. Is Sword of the Meek better here? No, it's not. I need to get the... Okay. Sword of the Meek is almost better here, but we're just too low for it to matter. So I have to Whir. We're probably just going to die. Yeah. God damn it. So close. So close. Had a bunch of mana issues when we stumbled around, but that was a shame. So that's part of the reason that that the Sword of the Meek would have been better there, because we would have been gaining 4 or 5 life per turn. That said, when I screwed up earlier and I lost my construct, that definitely lost us that game. So I think that was on paper kind of a win. I mean, I did screw up the execution, but I understood the theory, so I think in a more sharpened state, I would have done fine there. All right, I'm going to have to join your club. Problem is I don't know... Oh, Math God? So I think we're against Storm here. This hand is obviously unacceptable. The hand is hilarious. This hand is terrible, right? Like, it's so close, but it's absolutely awful. Yeah, that was a tricky one, Brian. I mean, it was so hard to cast with that hand. I should have just gone for the bridge. I think that was the lesson, is that I should have just gone for the bridge. I should have just manned up and gone for the bridge and not hedged. So, jeez. This is a 21 land deck. It is not... All right, we're going to 4. I can't mulligan again. This hand is again terrible. Especially against Storm. This is going to be rough. I almost feel like what I'm going to do here is just play like land go, die, and then hope I can get game 2 off of them not knowing what to sideboard against. Because we have sideboard cards for this matchup, so... And this hand is god-awful against Storm. I think the chance that this deck has... Have you considered having a Discord to share deck lists and such? Most of the people that hang out here are on the Faithless Brewing Discord, which you can join for, I want to say, as little as $3 USD per episode. Plus that podcast is fantastic. See, I don't even want to play Sword or Foundry here because... They just don't matter against Storm. They're just going to go way over the top of me, right? Like there's literally no way I don't think that I get through this game. So I'm going to make the executive decision here to preserve information and see if I can't make them board against the deck that I'm not. So yeah, I don't have a Discord for me. There's a Kinnan Discord. Well, I'm not on the Kinnan Discord, but I... Anyway, I am on the Niv Mizzet Discord. I am on... What are they doing over there? Should I have done stuff? Or are they sitting there waiting for me to do stuff so they can then kill me with more information? Do they think that I actually have interaction here? I don't, but... Just Storm things. Yeah, I guess. What the hell? They don't have the kill yet? I've never seen Storm go to turn 5 and not go for it. What the hell? Probably not holding gifts. I mean... Okay, what do I have in my main deck? I have a Nihil Spellbomb, right? I do. I have a Nihil Spellbomb, and I have a Bridge. Bridge doesn't help me here. Yeah. You're not threatening anything. I mean, I know. I've never seen Storm go this long without just being like, all right, win. Like, obviously, I don't know I don't have anything, but like, there we. What? Jesus. What in the hell? They must have a remand though, right? Well, here goes my information advantage, but what a tilting game. So if I'd actually started doing stuff earlier, we might have been okay, because apparently their hand was so garbage that they just managed to do all of nothing the entire game. We're going to play the Springleaf Drum out because this gives me access to black mana, and since I can't get my Sword of the Meek going this turn, I'm not going to bother. I'll just keep up the black to draw a card. I've literally never seen Gift Storm go on the beatdown. Just like fucking play Dork on turn 2 and derp around like this. Like, what the hell? All right. But, I mean, I guess it's a thing that happens to them. It happens to everyone at some point, I guess. It's just, they're not even cantripping. Like, I don't understand. I'm so confused. Yeah, I need Kinnans, I need Karns. I need 2 more Mox Ambers, which I really don't want to buy, but doesn't seem like they're moving much in price. But I probably should grab them before they spike because I feel like it's possible for them to go up again. Like, see, now they're cantripping at least, right? Sword of Christ, if you attack again. What in the hell? They can't go off at instant speed, right? I know they can't. I don't. What in the hell? What an incredibly strange game. Always yield. I can't always yes this one for some reason. Can't always it yes because it changes zones. I guess maybe. The problem I have with that theory is the fact that there are cards that will always yes, and it'll just carry over for every card of that name that you like own. Right. I think I'm going to Spellbomb them and then just recast it this turn. Rather than cycle a Bauble. Obviously, cycling the Bauble is less mana to draw the card. 1, this lets me front end the card draw, and 2, I think I want to keep them with a nice trim graveyard. You know, I can't. Again, what? Can we just circle around to the fact that I'm alive this game? What the hell is happening? How is this a thing? Like, I don't... What happened? I've never seen Giftstorm stumble so colossally... I don't know what to do. Jiggy, you're smart, help. What the hell is this brain melt? What are they? Nihil Spellbomb. Was that it? That was the whole deal? They didn't want to go off with my Nihil Spellbomb in play? Alright. On top. Give some given. Alright. Are you messing with me? I mean, I guess. Is it you, Mad Cow Chicken? Are you my storm opponent? Are you messing with me? Do I deserve this? I probably do. I assumed. So we're just dead, right? They get the auto kill pile. Manamorphose, ritual, Past in Flames. The same name on MTGO. Yeah, I mean, I was just kidding because you were the first person who typed that in. I was like, you know, the ultimate thing for someone who's messing with you to do, come in your chat and tell you that they're messing, and get the grape shot, of course. Oh, that's not what I meant to do because now they have double Past in Flames. Oh well. I cannot believe we lost this game on our multifor, but it's the way we lost this game. Like, what a stupid game. I don't, what the hell happened? How is it not possible for them to go off before this? I don't understand. Oh, they got another grape shot. All right, I'm good here. I don't. I've seen it enough. No, they had double grape shot. They weren't lazy. I've played against this player before, Brian. They're not lazy. They will always go for like the 40 storm count grape shot with a second grape shot in reserve. This player is not lazy at all, ever. I've never seen it. They go the distance every time. They don't mess around. I think I'll keep the one bridge. It's just kind of a low cost. Springleaf Drum, Pithing Needle, Kinnan, one of the Thopter Foundries. Spring 7, jeez. Goblin Engineers. One more cut. Yeah, one of our Urzas, maybe. I don't think I really want to draw two in this matchup. Alright, seems okay. Oh, I probably should have those fatal pushes in. Probably better than Thoughtseize, actually. But yeah, I mean that is fair, Brian. I've tried boarding in Weather the Storm against Storm players, and generally the deal with Weather the Storm against the Storm players, it only works if they're a lazy Storm player. If they're a good Storm player, it does not work. They can just go over the top of it. All right, this is turn to Kinnan with Mox Amber. Seems good. I don't have the colors for all of this plus Goblin Engineer, but that's probably fine. And we're going to have a big Whir on turn 3. So we're going to get Watery Grave and Breeding Pool as our 2 lands here. Don't need to shock, but I will pop Bauble the Drying and Electromancer, sure. They're not going to be able to go off on turn 2, so should be safe to play the Kinnan now. Kinnan into Sword? I'll take it. Right, Kinnan. Bonder Prodigy. Kinnan, Mox Amber, Sword of the Meek. Go. So then this turn we have Fatal Push plus Whir for at least 2. It's probably going to get me Damping Sphere. Second Kinnan's not a fun draw, but that's fine. Bonk. Sure. Can currently only Whir for 1. Okay. Can only Whir for 1. But if I play my EE this turn, I can Whir for 2 or that. I think we're worrying for Sphere when we need to. We're just gonna hold on to this E and keep beating them for 2, just like we did, just like they did to us last game. So. See how far we get with this. Sure. So put 2 cards into their graveyard. So Past, In Flames, and Creep Shot. Yeah. I probably should have put the Damping Sphere into play there, because it's really easy for them to ritual a bunch right now and have remand up for my Whir. Yeah, I probably screwed up. There's a good chance we're just going to die from that. Yeah, we did. We did. I screwed up. I haven't played a Whir deck in a while, especially against a deck that has remand. So they're splicing. Good lord, that's going to be a lot of mana. All right, well, this is the most shields down moment. Not that it's significantly more shields down than the previous, but hey, Actually, hold on. Okay. Whir. They played one remand. Maybe they don't have a second. Nope. Okay. So the problem with the problem with whirring when you wanted to Pensur, which by the way was like objectively correct too. The problem with that is I don't get to get them as much, because if you whir for Damping Sphere when they're in the middle of a turn, all of a sudden all their spells are costing 2 or 3 or 4 more. Which is what's about to happen here. So like they've cast 4 spells this turn. So their next spell is going to cost them an additional 4, which they're not really going to be able to keep up with at any reasonable rate. Yeah, they just burned off there. High risk, high reward move. Yeah, exactly. Like, and don't get me wrong, you should not do what I just did. I 100% would say don't do what I just did. But the upside of doing it is what happened there. I can't equip. I think I've won the game. Yep. Which, again, I don't think that was correct, but I think it did work out. Let's go! I know, right? Do I want... I do want Engineered Explosives, because Engineered Explosives is an additional out for Empty the Warrens. Oh, 3 Trinket Mage in the 80 is something I've been doing for a while, Jig. I think the Bant version that I was playing today in the Community League was the only one I don't have like that, but... Yikes! Alright, someone give me permission to keep this, because on turn 2, we played Kinnan, Mox. No, we're not keeping that. That's much better. I think I'm bottoming Bauble? I think I'm bottoming the Bauble. For Force of Negation? I'd rather have Cryptic, honestly. I really do. Maybe because I guess the matchups that we need help against is the unfair matchups. So you could make the argument that having Force of Negation will help us in the matchups where we need the most help, and then things like anything that wants to play to the board, we're going to beat them. You run the next with Force of Negation? Okay. My hypothesis for Force of Negation in that deck is that... No, maybe that is the right call, because it's going to help us. How many times has Merfolk beaten you because their last card was Force Negation? I mean, I guess, but like, I think the argument you want to make, Jiggy. This hand is insane, right? Hold on. So Crypt, Mox Amber, Kinnan, Damping Sphere. Storm count is 4. Go. Turn 3, card against Amulet. Usually Liquid Metal Coating. Shenanigans. They shenanigans my Crypt, not my Sphere. Oh, because they can reset it. Shit. Man, that is such a good draw. Crap! Alright, well. Shit. So push is going to cost me 2. Thopter Foundry is going to cost me 3. Yeah. No. What? Oh, no! No. Alright, well, let's draw some fire. Because this shenanigans is gonna be a pain in the ass. They didn't dredge it. That's a terrible sign. I do have enough mana to activate my Kinnan. There's nothing that there's no creature in my deck. We're going to. We can do it at instant speed. We're doing it. Don't get me wrong. Aria of Flame. Well, flip me sideways. Sure. Required by law. We're gonna do it. Emry's the only hit? I think so. Yeah, there's 4 of her though. Oops. Let's do it. Nope. Stupid card. This stupid card. I mean, I love this card, but I hate his stupid activation. I did pull the Engineers. I hate Kinnan's activation so much. It's so garbage. It's 7 mana. It's just so goofy. And I know we never well, it never works because we never built a deck that wanted it to work. Oh god. What is up, Lawson? We never built a deck that wanted it to work. We're not ever we've never built a deck to maximize the Kinnan activation, but wait, they just ritualed, and their next spell is going to cost 1 more, so they can't abrade or shenanigans. How can you balance Kinnan's ability with his activation? I've got a secret answer for you. You just don't. Just don't. They had another land, so they get to shenanigans still. What the hell? Oh, they're grape shotting. Yikes. Oh, are they going dome? No, they're going to kill my Kinnan, right? Yeah, they are. Jesus. 0 hits. Womp womp. Aria of Flames plus... God bless it. Alright, well... This means we can rebuy our Damping Sphere return, so I guess that's something. Wait, the shenanigans is in their graveyard right now, so I can eat it out with Torment Script? Or that. That'll work too. Sure. Huh. Well, that was a good draw. So I just need to find a way to deal with this Aria of Flame, and then we're kind of in business. Huh, weird. So, Milieu. And then they've got 1 card in hand. Oh, no. Come on. What is your last card? Repeal. Targeting Mox. Okay. Wait, but I haven't played my Damping Sphere yet, so I gotta just replay the Mox? Okay. So do I want to play this Thopter Foundry to start gaining life? I think I do. Because I think the chance of me needing the Damping Sphere this turn are lower than the chance that I need the Thopter Foundry to gain a couple life. Because we're about to take 6. And then, no, we're just going to die if they have 2 spells. We're just dead if they have 2 spells that they can cast. Sweet. Shenanigans. Oh, but wait, I get to remove the shenanigans anyway? Can Aria Flame set a Planeswalker? It can. Well, shit. Are they killing my Ashiok? They are not. Interesting. Okay, we're still alive for now. We're actually very close to winning this game, and therefore this match. That's a good draw. Actually, it's not that good. I think Damping Sphere is better this turn. Okay, so if they top deck something not so useful, we're good. We can gain 2 life. It's probably worth doing now. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that's a good draw. Well, land. 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 Holy crap, they drew land. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then could be 7 off the Emry. Yeah. Attack them for 5. We kill them next turn. Okay. Let's mill them. Crap. We're not gaining enough life. Wait, yes we are. Are we? 6, 7, 8. No, we're not. Shit. Okay. So, all the futzing around I just did is irrelevant. And I should have played... Arcum's Astrolabe, I guess? Well, it's too late now. Oh, and because I didn't sack my Mox Amber, I can't even do the last one. All right, put in the Mishra's Bauble, and it's all on the top deck. Sack Mox, bring it back with Emry. I can't, I don't have any mana left. And I played a spell. Damn it. Damn it. They had a remand in their hand. Fudge. Well, we would have died to it anyway. So close one against Storm there, died in 3. No, I mean, it's fine. I mean, they're a good player. They're playing a good deck. One that interacts better than the crazy pile that we're on. Because basically what this deck is the Whurza deck having cut the interaction and splashed into another color in the main deck to play Kinnans and some Mox Ambers. Which obviously is not the smart thing to do, but it is absolutely the fun thing to do, and that's what we're doing. Against Morph Moth. It's rock and rumble. It's much closer to OG Whurza. Basically, Kinnan is Mox Opal. I guess. I thought Mox Amber was Mox Opal. That's a pretty good opener here. Turn 2, Kinnan Emry. Okay. Oh, my poor little synergy deck. Oh well. Mox Amber is garbage compared to Opal. I agree with you, but I have got... They took the Kinnan. Got that Kinnan respect, I guess. They killed Kenny. They did. Unfortunately, Kenny is Kenrith the Returned King, but... Oh, you! You killed Kinnan! Kinnan! You bastards! The 8-card support package of Drum and Amber. Yeah, exactly. Gotta miss Mox Opal sometimes. I wonder if we could build Kinnan, Emry, Karn, Lantern Prison. God. Oh. Oh, my head. But I don't want to deal with Pox right now. The frustrating thing is the deck with me and Jiggy is so good against these decks. Like, it spanks the ever-loving out of them. And this is going to be brutal. We have, like, no resources right now. Yeah, like, Mox Amber is one of the most garbage cards in the world you could be playing against Pox. On the plus side, we do have... That's a really good pickup. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I didn't even need to sack that because there's an Urborg in play. But, guess I'll get the Swamp. Oops. No, I did tap it around. Definitely needs refining, but it's felt more resilient, that's all in. Yeah. I mean, I think the reasonable pieces of interaction to play in that deck are Cryptic Command and Galvanic Blast. But the thing is, the all-in version of it, like, I don't know, man. It doesn't feel like an all-in deck, because I was like, I'm the person who's somewhat responsible for pioneering Turbo Pyro, right? Like the Pyro Prison deck. That's like that's an all-in deck, right? Neobrand is an all-in deck. The deck that Jiggy and I built. Maybe this is a silly technicality. Like I don't know. I'm not a scientician, but. Shit. I was wondering if I should have played the Springleaf Drum just to sack it. Good God. That's such a bad draw. Okay, I'm not going to make the same mistake again. The problem is if they draw a land or another non-targeted Sign Sonomer. I just have always really enjoyed the phrase. Now, I'm no scientician. That's basically the ideal draw. Also a good one. Oh, It's Not Rocket Surgery. That's another one of my favorite ones. I love It's Not Rocket Surgery. That's my equivalent of It's Not Rocket Surgery that I... Son of a bitch. Sorry. My equivalent of It's Not Rocket Surgery is, now I'm not a scientician. Okay, so... Yeah. Oh, we do have an Astrolabe in the graveyard. Okay, so we're going to bring back the Astrolabe. Actually, I could have brought... Could I have done this smarter? No, I don't think so. It's not Rocket Appliances. And what, pray tell, would you define as a rocket appliance? Don't Funeral Charm me. Fatal Push, that's fine. I was wondering if they had Fatal Pushes in their hand that were stuck that couldn't kill this Emry. Okay, 2 mana. We're getting Poxed again? I hope not. Wrenchmind! Jesus effing F, am I dead, right? Well, no, not necessarily. I can't believe we don't have an artifact, too. Oh, it's Trailer Park Boys. Okay, that's funny. No, I don't know Trailer Park Boys at all, which is sad because I'm Canadian, but it's one of those things. But I mean, you go ahead and talk to me about Royal Canadian Air Force there, Brian. And I'll tell you, those guys are funny as heck. Oh, they're just the gosh darn greatest. Just funny guys. Guys and gals, really. So we can stay alive through another Streaking Affliction trigger. At the end of the turn, we can sack one of these Astrolabes to gain 1 life, and then during our upkeep, we can crack another one. Does Pox mean we're dead? Yeah. Shoot. I think Pox means we're exactly dead. God bless it. All right, well, we've got Veil of Summers for the sideboard game, so... No, I've got 2... No, I don't have 2 mana during my upkeep. That's why I'm dead. Son of a bee. Can I somehow draw a card during my upkeep? Nope. So Veil, Veil, Veil. Sword of the Meek is probably okay. Tezzeret's probably fine. Don't think I need Bridge. Definitely want EE. Pithing Needle, probably not. Nihil Spellbomb, probably not. Spellbomb might be okay. Kinnan. Mox. And a Whir? Engineer. Maybe I don't need a second sword. Yeah, this is a tough one to figure out, but I think this is how we want to go against 8-rack. It's been a brutal league. Just every game has just been just a rough one. All right, well, we got Veil to start, Mishra's Bauble, more lands you get to shake a stick at, so that's about as good as it can get. I don't even think we're playing Kinnan on 2. I think we got to get maximum mileage out of this Veil of Summer. Let's make a mistake with our timing on the Bauble, because we're putting an extra card into our hand that they could get with the Thoughtseize or Inquisition here. Yeah, perfect. Oh, 8-rack, you do not benefit from the Age of Aquarius here. I don't even want to play this Kinnan. Like, giving them more benefit to playing a smallpox here sounds like a bad idea. God, my freaking artifact deck has no artifacts in my hand. Well, luckily we have redundant cards, but like, Jesus. Sometimes you don't think things be like they is, but it do. You don't think it be how it is, but it do. There it is. Something like that. Anyone know what meme I'm quoting? Someone help. I'm not doing well here. Frickin' what do I even get rid of? Like, I don't... Frickin' Pox. Oh. Jesus. Sure, why not? Man, it's a body bag for you. Shut up, Zan, man. We're gonna get wrench-minded again, by the way. In our, like, 16 artifact deck, we're gonna get wrench-minded, not have anything, and just cry. Go to the 0-3 bracket. Funeral Charm. Resolves. You got another one? Come on, man. I can take it. I don't give a anymore, man. Just put me in the ground. Should I have fetched there? Hell no. I want more lands in my deck, but I did it anyway. Screw it. We're going to draw Mox Amber. Thopter Foundry. I mean, that's close. Do I even want to play this? I both do and don't want to play this. Just put Godo in a modern deck. Goodbye 100 play points. Nice. You don't need those play points anyway. I've burned plenty of play points playing Wonderful, Wonderful Jank. Also, Zane, man, I don't know if you're intentionally doing this, but it feels like you're going on later and later. And it really feels like we should set up a schedule in which... Jesus Christ, there goes my third Urza. It feels like we should set up our schedule so that we intentionally dovetail into each other. Like, I will just send a raid to you at the end of my stream if you've started up by then. Because, what is it? Ashiok MTG and someone else who consistently were ending. Yeah, Ashiok. They were ending. It was Ashiok and it wasn't Blitz. There was another person. Oh, was it Mike Devo? There's someone who was consistently ending like maybe 30 minutes after I started, so they were always raiding me, and it was great. And like I would raid them back, but so we're just dead, right? Jesus Christ. There's the fourth Urza. Good lord. When I play Urza decks, I love to draw 4 Urzas. It's the best. All right, 0-3, baby. Let's see if we can get our 50 play points back. We had a really close one in the first round against the Naya 8-whack. We had a really close one against Storm some the fuck how. They had the most awful game one ever. Then we got trashed by 8-rack, even though I had turn 1 Veil of Summer against their Thoughtseize. Yikes. Super lazy playing a bunch of different games and hanging out with buddies. Super late, so I'm sleep. Schedule sucks. Yeah. Y'all are talking about me as romantic. Well, I'm glad you think so. We've had an incredible evening here where I found out all of a sudden that I'm going to be playing Subnautica, which I never thought I would be doing with my life, but there we go. Apparently I'm going to be playing Subnautica because Larynx Punchworthy loves to make people play Subnautica blind. So that's going to happen. I'd stream more prelims, but don't mean much, and supers don't... Are the supers done? They're not, right? They're coming back, aren't they? Because there's no GPs for the next year still. They can't... They have to have more PTs, right? Done for the season. Yeah, but how long is the season? Like until fall? Like next week. Oh, okay, yeah. That's fine. But when does M21 come out? M21's not coming out like this week, is it? Yeah, because the league ends in 4 days. Does that mean the new set's coming out soon? Oh, God. How long have I been in lockdown? Oh, God. How long have we been here? Oh, and there's Blitz MTG. It's coming out next week. You are shitting me. They dropped the full spoiler, right? But they dropped the full spoiler like a month before the set comes out, right? Core 2021 can't be coming out soon. That would be insane. That would mean I've been here in lockdown for like 2 months. I know, full spoiler, and they drop it a week out. No, I know. It just feels really, really, really crazy. Okay, we're against Big Dan. Well, we're currently on a complete dumpster fire of a run here. So at this point, I'm pretty committed to just injecting the play points that I paid for this league back into the Moto economy, which is fine. You know, I'm happy to be a cog in the machine. So we're mulling that one. This hand is a banger. We're going to ship one of these baubles. No, because if I do that, I don't have turn 1 Emry. Am I shipping the Urza? Bauble, Emry. I don't need the Springleaf Drum, but I want the Springleaf Drum so that I have more mana in the future. Am I shipping the Urza? Seems crazy, but I'm going to do it. Ship land? No, that's insane, because if my Emry dies, I'm completely up a creek. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but... The problem with shipping land is without an Astrolabe, our 4-color mana mace is don't make Emry die forehead. What? I don't understand. And that should have been the upkeep. We flipped both our Thopter Foundries just now. All right, I am on full slops this game, by the way. Full slops. This is a pathetic level of tightness on play. It's okay. We don't understand him either. Okay, well, there goes Path Exile. Now let's just do this. At least we got mana. Let's get forest, then this can be mountain or swamp. Om nom nom. Indeed. Yeah, that'll this'll all work. This seems reasonable-ish. Steam vents? Yeah, steam vents. Shock that. Play. Goblin. Goblin gets sword. I don't know what's happening in the chat right now, but I'm gonna look away for a second. You kids tell me when you're done. Sword offends you? It's because you play damn dirty E-Tron. What are you gonna do? Exile it? Huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna? You could Karn for Tormod script? Are you gonna? You and Blitz are in a relationship? Blitz seems undecided on that. Okay, so I have to use the Engineer to play the Urza. Can't play the Astrolabe this turn, which means I can't get the Thopter Foundry back this turn, but that's fine. Here's my turn 3 Urza, despite all the stumbling and fumbling that I was doing. Hello. Hey man, holy crap. Did okay. I'm sorry. What? Did these words that you say, did they really happen? I don't believe you. All right, I'm going to bring in Tezzeret and Ashiok here to up my threat density. Think Kinnan. I want the Pithing Needle because they're probably a Planeswalker deck. I don't think I need the second Thopter Foundry because we're going to have time to find our combo. Nihil Spellbomb seems fine to grind against them. And since we're cutting a Kinnan, let's cut a Drum. Yeah, all right, we'll do it this way. There's more to this story, to be fair. Well, oh, I don't understand anything that's going on, but I'm glad it's happening here. I am enthused. Random dude whose first language wasn't English said, your stream is so gay. Yeah, so Pensur, I think that's probably where you're at. I'm almost tempted. He meant feminine, but he said gay. Oh, got it. Well, I'm a pretty feminine individual. All right, you're going to bottom this Amber. as far as men go. I'm not like very alpha male-y. But anyway, what's he saying? Oh, Pensor. Yeah, so I'm like almost tempted because it's only gonna be like midnight by the time I finish this league. Well, maybe 12:30. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to run. You're not alpha, you're third edition. Thank you. That was beautiful. I loved it. I did love it. Am I against? They played blue last game? What the hell is their deck? Anyway, I'm just saying they should have kept the whiteboard reprints, and then they could have reprinted everything into the ground so that we'd be able to buy $2 fetch lands, but they would have white borders. But guess what? It would be great. So I don't know what to tell you. I think it's Adnaz with Giver Runes. Thanks. So I'm at Pensor. I'm almost tempted to run the Kinnan deck after this, just because. Well, one, I want to play it in a prelim tomorrow night, but two, I want to play it through and kind of look. I still pay $20 for Black Border fetches. I mean, that'd be fine. I'm just saying, like, Teferi. Well, that sucks. I should play Treasure Hunt. Nah, I'm not playing Treasure Hunt. You could submit it for Wacky Wednesday next week. Does it work? Like, that's the benchmark I require. Is the deck functional? That's the only barrier you need to clear. I am willing to burn one night worth of tickets per week. Tonight is just an accident. Tonight we're burning tickets, but that wasn't the intent. That I should not have shocked that because I'm not doing anything with it. I'm just playing the Emry out again. I mean, I guess I could whir, but what am I whirring for? I don't even know what they're on. Blue-white tempo? All right. Well, we'll pretend like we have a plan. I don't think we should reprint everything in the ground, but I think we should reprint things like fetch lands into the ground. Like, can you imagine if the only expensive things you had to pay for in a deck were like the interesting things, the Snapcasters and the Jaces and the like? I don't care that Jaces are like $130 each if the fetch lands were $5, but the friggin' Misty Rainforest is still like $80 CAD or like more. Burn it all to the ground. I mean, that's. I mean, Brian, I'm honestly in favor of that, but like, cons fetches I like price wise. Well, sure, but all the enemy colors are not that cost. Yeah, no, I own almost a full set of fetches, and I do own a full play set of shocks. Straight up, I do. I own a full play set of shock lands. And I don't give a shit. Like, just burn to the ground. I don't care. All right. They scooped to Urza last game, so let's see if they scoop to Urza again, I guess. My other option is play Engineer. No, I can't even do that. Yeah, we're just going to play Urza. Was that force negation? It's not going to work. So Big Dan is a player I've run into before. They're Spell Queller. Okay. Yeah, they're playing like blue-white tempo. This player is known for playing like prowess. So I guess it makes sense that they're kind of having an awkward run on blue-white tempo. I was interested to see if a deck like this could work and play main deck Thalia. Not Thalia. Lavinia. Magic card value is dump. Let's play the game. I don't know what that means, but I assume that means you're agreeing. Yeah. Ashiok, you're allowed to super disagree here, but you're in the minority. Like, I think accessibility is king. I think having more people play the game is the best thing we could have for the game. Game wouldn't exist if cards didn't have value. Again, I didn't say that cards shouldn't have value. I'm just saying I think things like the lands should be more accessible than they are. I think the level to which the land bases are accessible is sad. Like, it's especially if you look at something like Legacy. Imagine if every hobby was super low barrier to entry. What is the problem with that? So, like, I know someone who was an engineer who wanted to get into skydiving, and it was like $15,000 in like expenses within the first year. Like, are you shitting me? Like, right now on my best year, like that's like 30% of my annual income. Like, and I guess skydiving is like a super luxury thing, but like, and so it made MTG look like pathetic in comparison, but I just don't. I don't know. But I also think they would get more business to some of their... Ooh. Actually, we can beat that. Not soon, but we could probably beat that. I think there should be some barrier to entry. I don't think there should be a barrier to entry. I think there should be a cost to entry. Yeah. Like, here's another thing, though. As a Magic player, right, in my city, if you're going to a tournament, right, on a weeknight, you're expecting it to cost $5, right? Because that means the store is not going completely out of pocket to pay out an amount of prize money. There was one store that started offering free entry for their tournaments, but there was still prize payout. But here's the problem. A lot of people assumed that because it was free entry, there was no prize payout, and or because there was free entry, there must be something wrong with the store, basically. It's a collectible card game for all it's worth. Yeah, and I think basically what everyone's saying as a group is that the game is better than just being a collectible. And I don't want to say just like that, but all right, are we flipped? How flipped are we? So I still have a Pithing Needle in my deck. So we're going to go get that for Jace. I think they should lean into the collectible nature. I agree with you. I think there should be very, very cheap versions of cards because it's not expensive for them to print them. And I think there should be more expensive collector versions of cards so that they can... Actually, we're going to name Teferi here because Teferi could bounce the needle. And then we're going to attack Jace down. Or attempt to. I can't get red with this. Sorry, I was talking about stuff and I completely missed some of the gameplay intricacies. Which is fine. It's not fine, but whatever. So, if they want, they could kill my Emry, but they'll lose their Jace. Or they can let their Jace take one. Yeah, because, so for reference, Ashiok, I don't know if you're familiar with Dota, or Dota 2 specifically. Dota 2 is like League of Legends. It's a massive multiplayer online battleground thing. So their entire revenue model is it's $0 to play the game. $0. And you have access to the entire game. Unlike things like League of Legends, where you have to play continuously or pay money to unlock all of the heroes, or basically what I'm going to refer to as game pieces. That's every Valve game-ish. Yeah, Team Fortress as well, right? You have access to all of the game-relevant Game, yeah, CS is the same, right? You have access to every game. Oh God, you have access to everything that is relevant for playing the game for $0. The only thing that costs money is cosmetics, and they are able to create a very sustainable model doing that. Now, I understand that Magic is a different game from those games, right? But those games do have constant maintenance. They do have constant development. They do have constant growth and innovation, and they're making lots of money. I don't know that Magic can work with the same model, but like, it's tough to me to believe. And they don't make money off the secondary market. That's the other crazy thing to me. They're not making money off the secondary market, so I don't know why they seem so committed to axing the secondary market. For stores and such to exist, there has to be expense. Like if the best modern deck costs $400, but here's the thing: then someone like me would probably own like more modern decks than I do. I've literally spent something like $200 printing out proxy modern decks, and then probably another $200 to $300 buying the sleeves to sleeve the proxy decks that I've made, so that people can test the decks and have more fun playing the game. No, and I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you that there should be a cost for base play for Magic, because it's a physical game. Yeah, anyway. I think we've got to the end of that point. Yay! You've been present for a rant with Mana Symbol. So I have 2 Goblin Engineers in play that are horrifically frustrating blank pieces of cardboard. But I guess they're creatures, so I'd probably play them. And then just choose not to search. Another Spell Queller. Yeah. Okay. They can't play the Brazen Borrower this turn, but we're just dead on this one. Let's go G3. Yeah. I mean, I think they should be lower than that, even lower than the Khans fetches are right now, but do I want Veil of Summer against this deck? Because Spell Queller... No, I don't think so. I think we're good the way we are. And I've basically sideboarded such that they're... such that their Rest in Peace is less impactful, although this list is not great at playing through Rest in Peace. So. I mean, we tried that game, but they just had Teferi and Jace. Yikes. All right, well. We have taken so many mulligans this league. We do not deserve the number of mulligans we've had to take here. It's been really, really unbalanced on how much this deck should have to mulligan. All right, let's go. We got turn 1 Astrolabe, so maybe that's something. If we rip a Kinnan, I never really said that the game should be dirt cheap, but I think staples should be printed into the ground. Things like the fetch lands. Yeah. But more to the point, I think they should offer things like old bordered fetch lands, because I would go in for those. Oh, crap. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Cheaper, but not to the ground. I mean, that's just a difference in the numbers. What is this? Meddling Mage? Stoneforge Mystic. Huh. Well, maybe Bridge is going to be good this game. The problem with Bridge is Teferi, but... Okay, that's a good pickup. Yeah, this draw did not work out particularly well at all, huh? Yeah. And we milled one of our Ashioks again. Instead of drawing the Ashiok and being able to play it here when they're tapped out, we just mill it. Oh well. That's the kind of league this has been. Alright, let's top deck a land. Huh? Alright, well. This does mean I can whir, but I can whir for like 1. Or we can play bridge and then... Yeah, we can play bridge and then the Batterskull won't be able to attack. Now they could put in Batterskull, then to fairy bounce my bridge, but we'll be able to play through that next turn. Springleaf Drum is a type of land. Mill him out. I would love to mill him out with Ashiok, but... Yeah. Put your Batterskull in. Yeah. Living weapon, whatever. Oh, they're blue-white stone. Oh, my God. I'm such an idiot. Played 2 games against them, and I didn't put the dots together that they were Stoneblade. They're not some wacky blue-white tempo. I like this white border bridge. It has a good flavor text. Bridges usually get you from one place to another. This one just gets you. It's Papog. Papog champ. You're about to buy foil Tron lands. What? Can I have some of your piles of money, please? I would like some of your piles of money. Alright, so they probably have Spell Queller here, which means that I will choose to whir at the end of their turn instead of just straight up walking into the Queller on my Urza here. Ashiok likes foil nonsense. Nice. Did a collections cleanse. Oh, yeah. It's got to be Path, right? They didn't do it, though. Invocations. Oh, yeah. Spin to win. It's actually not spin to win, but Invo Damnation is literal sex. You mean the one for the one from Amonkhet? It's all right. Oh shit! If they have Mystical Dispute on my Urza, I'm gonna be sad. I can whir for 2 to get Thopter Foundry, then sack Astrolabe, play Astrolabe. That's what we're going to do. Because if they have Mystical Dispute, I can play through it. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Let me blow you out, baby. No? Okay, fine. Fine. Sack. Thopter. Astrolabe. Whee! What the hell? Oh, is it Path on my Emry now? Sure. You can now Path my Emry. All right. Now that Emry has generated for me multiple chunks of value, you may now path it. Okay. What do you got, opponent? You got a Batterskull. You got a Stoneforge Mystic. Do you have anything good? Oh. Yikes. No, that's a big Teferi. What did it do? Bounce my Thopter? They're gonna bounce my bridge, obviously, but like... Alright. Oh no! The hell are they gonna do for one more mana? Astrolabe? It's gotta be Astrolabe, right? Giver. Okay. Fair enough. So they have to have a Force of Negation here, right? Didn't attack with Stoneforge Mystic? Why? There's no free removal in white, right? I can't imagine that there is. Well, playing Inventor is unfair for sure. Attack the Teferi. Boop! Die. Wait, can I combo right now? I can combo right now. Huh! It's been a while. Since I could. It's been a while since I could. I mean, yeah, technically there's Force of Virtue. I mean, you're not wrong, but don't really think that... Oops. Yeah, I still have enough mana. Actually, hold on. No. Want... Resolves? You gotta have the Force. You gotta have it. Yay! That looks like a concession. Yay! Alright, we got our 1 win. Alright, let's go to match 5. Let's see if we can get 50 play points back. I want my $5. Force of Virtue. So, yes, technically you're correct. There is Force of Virtue, but you're insane. What am I insane for? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Played right into it. Force of Virtue. I've played Force of Virtue in Modern. No, I'm not hanging on Force of Virtue. I'm saying Force of Virtue is not relevant. It doesn't stop me from having infinite Thopters there. He's hating on it. Get him. Where's Mana Snare, Mana Base, Mana Hi-Hat, etc.? I'm sure eventually they will exist as alter egos. Making a Reddit post. Ashiok, if I've learned anything... Oh, no! Oh, no! It's the end boss! Alright, folks, there's no better way we could possibly end the evening than keeping a banger hand against the one and only Lawson Zandy. Last time I got faced against Lawson, he wrecked me with a completely illogical play. So let us see if he's able to do that again. I was playing Infect. He was playing like Naya Titan, and he completely stomped me with a play where he like sandbagged his removal. Ban him from chat. He's good. I trust Lawson. He's great. Oh no. Is he the bad guy? No, he's probably playing Winota. Hinata! Okay. Let's try to get my colors together as much as we can. You don't trust. I don't care, man. It's not your stream. I'm good. I trust Lawson. I'm sure you're joking. Alright. This is probably the best hand this deck has drawn up all night. I'm so excited for Lawson to be like, Lance, Demon Spirit Guide, Goblin Rabble Master. Just be like, oh shit. Aw, shit. What's wrong with Ashiok? I'm just looking out for you. Yo, I believe it. I'm just saying, I think you don't need to worry. I think we're okay. This Thalia is not going to do it. So... Okay, so Thalia's gonna make me cost more. Oops. 3, 4, play Urza. Oh, Urza's gonna give me the construct, but because I tapped badly, I can't play my... anything? Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, can't play anything. Alright, because I was chatting. Do you guys know each other in real life, Blitz and Ashiok? Because it feels like you do, or you must hang out on Discord or something. You got like a nice easy back and forth that feels very like you know each other, like for reals. No? Okay, well. I'm about to turn 4 Urza combo, so I'll be over here. So... play Thopter Foundry. Wait, can I do it? I can't do it, can I? I can only whir for 1 right now? Shoot. So close. It's fine. I got Batterskull. I think I'm going to be okay here. Can whir for 2. Yeah, I mean, no, I can't whir for 2. There's a Thalia. There's a Thalia, dude. Dude, there's a Thalia. Whir for 2. Oh, no! Whir for 1. Actually, I should have let it resolve, and the next turn I would have enough mana. Whatever. We'll just beat them with value here, I think. Should be able to do that. You were in fact wrong. I don't know cards that aren't Etron. Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with having a wheelhouse, alright? Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Do I want to spin Urza? Probably. We're going to have to pay 1 extra for anything that is non-creature spell, but... Of course, I played a land this turn already because I'm a baddie. I want everyone to know just how god-awful I am at this game. I don't know why anyone's watching me, but thank you so much. If you're checking this out on YouTube in the future, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If there's a bell, still ring that thing. I don't know if it's really relevant, but do it anyway. Be sweet. Be good for me. I think. I don't know. Smash. Okay, so they are going to get Batterskull down here, but like... To what? Send him fan mail. Like foot picks? A potato in the mail. Hey, potatoes are delicious, alright? Go to my YouTube channel, check out MTG Kitchen. I don't have any recipes involving potatoes, but, you know, that could happen. is playing Winota. All right. Well, now I'm just intrigued. Potential 3 triggers. It's only going for 2. All my opponents, and it's how to bake a potato. Magus, sure. No Angeress Marauders, please. Winota, sure. That's fine. So kill that, chump this, take 8, sure. Be able to bauble them. Give it weed. Well, that's a terrible draw now, isn't it? All right. So now we're definitely on the defensive. But that's okay. Let's play this Astrolabe out. Dead to Embercleave. Say what now? I don't think I'm likely to get Ember Cleft, but it's possible. Good lord. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit. Shit. How many Winota triggers do they get this time? Up to 2. Should be okay. Whurza and Jank, my 2 favorite things. It is a pretty good combination. I love both good or get cleaved. I don't believe there's an Ember Cleave in that deck, but I mean, I'll see it when I see it, I guess. All right, all in, baby. 2 Winota triggers. Let's see what's what. It was the card you saw. Did I? Oh, flip. Yeah, we're dead. Baby rage. Listen, dude, I'm tired, all right? Yeah, we're super dead. I wonder if he thinks I have something. I do not. But it's cute that they think that I do. I see. So that'd be 6. So I need to. All right. All right. We're just looking to stay alive for this turn. So what we're gonna do is go. After my Pioneer League, I'll do this. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm Oh, what's up, Wambo? Play your deck. Which deck? This one? Don't play this one. Yeah, we'll put 2 in front. Do I need to put 2 in front? I'll put 2 in front anyway. Don't play. I mean, you can play this one if you want. This is not my deck. This is Brian's deck. Brian M. Artificer, who was around Vile Feelings. All right, so they're going to cleave the germ? Sure. And I'll take, what, 8? Go to 2. So I got 1 more turn. But Thalia's now dead. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, we are drawing some serious air. Ooh. All right. So we gotta spin Urza? Yeah, we gotta spin Urza. Oh, there we go. Bang. Got him. Yay! Thopter sword! Calculated pog. I mean, we whiffed for a long time, so like we were due. All right, I think Nihil Spellbomb is probably not too useful. I'm gonna board out the Pithing Needle. We'll see if we regret that later. Oh, Grafdigger's Cage is insane here, right? Yeah. Didn't we like throw earlier? Oh hell yes, we threw earlier. We threw a bunch that game. Yeah, we threw with the Whir. Absolutely. We absolutely threw. That was... I played that game really badly. I've played most of this league pretty poorly, so respect to Brian. He put together a pretty good deck here, and we're just really goofing. I am not playing the tightest tonight, and, you know, it happens. Is this what I want in this matchup? Yeah, I think it is. So we've got Fetch into Watery Grave for 1 push, and then we've got Bauble for the 2nd push, so... Vile. Gross. You'd be really good against that? Karn. Sounds are best. I play with them on. Why sounds on? What? So, I'm not gonna say I've run into this before, but like, the game was built with these sounds, right? I mean, they're not great, but like, I don't know. I like the sounds on. I don't have any objection to anyone who keeps the sounds off. I think they're nice. Sounds help the ADHD know what's happening. Sure. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to. Music drowns it out for you. Yeah, that's the thing is, so if you have your own music, please feel free to play your own music, and then you won't have to hear the sounds if you don't like them. And I don't know. I like them. I feel like it helps the immersion. a little bit. And like when you play paper Magic, there's sounds, right? Obviously, they're not the same, you know, crappy sound files as what we've got going on here, but there's sounds. No, that's me. No offense. I think it's funny how much some people hate the sounds on Moto. I think it's hysterical. Ah, Seasoned Pyromancer. I should have known. The Lawson Zandy special. $4.33 by John Cage. This guy's got musician-oriented jokes. Look at you. To be fair, I believe John Cage would approve of listening to 433 with something like a stream on, because then the music of the stream would be the soundtrack of 433. Oh, thanks, Wambo. Sorry. Thanks, Wambo Combo. Hoping to get got by Arbiter. No such luck. We still could. I doubt it, though. If they were going to do it, they probably would have done it before now. We'll just play Engineer. Pretty sure what we're going for is Bridge. Yeah, we're going for Bridge. And MTG's played during it, does it become 433 by Graph Cage? Only if you're playing the appropriate hate pieces. Thanks for the follow, Megastump.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
I love my follow alert. Actually, I have two follow alerts. There's the one that played for Wambo, and there's the one that played for Megastump. So we got to see them all on display tonight. Had a really good viewer turnout. I have no idea what's going on in the world right now that brought you all to the stream, but thank you so much for joining me. We're almost done for the evening, finishing up this Whurza deck with Kinnan. It's been largely unimpressive, unfortunately, I would say, but... Vidata! Alright. You and Ross Miriam both have the Simpsons theme. Yeah, Ross raided me forever ago, and wait, this is a human. I don't need to do anything right now. Okay. No, we can crack Bauble push, but I don't need to. He's gonna attack anyway, it doesn't matter. And I've got a bridge coming in, so I actually don't need to kill this Winota. So, like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't need to do any of this. Okay, I can just save the push for this moment. So we can engineer on their turn unless they force me to do it otherwise, which will enable my push. You still have Seeking Winota die. That's fair. Am I concerned about getting burned out? Not really. Kinnan! So now this taps for blue. Tap the Kinnan for black. Okay, what do you got? Okay. Okay, my bridge. Yeah, let's turn the Mox Amber to the bridge because the Springleaf Drum is more useful if Kinnan dies, which I'm not, but... Winota kind of feels like they printed something like Urza into Modern, or into Standard, doesn't it? Like, it just comes down on 4, and it's just like, yo, let me cheat in, like 4 to 14 mana worth of shit this turn. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Back from walkies. That was a hell of a walkie, dude. Holy crap. Wait, that wasn't with dogs, was it? That was with a human. I'm an idiot. Well, we are fighting it out for a 2-3 here, Mayor Bear. Try to get some 50 play points back. It was with human. Nice. Humans are great. Humans. Well, that's a good draw. Emry, Lurker of the Loch. Oh, hey. I've got an Emry. So now if our opponent kills our bridge, we can cycle one of our other artifacts into a bridge. So dogs greater than humans. Again, on average, but... All right, we've got Baubles, which are not great here. Oh, we're good. I need an Astrolabe is what I need. Bauble. Gotta socialize somewhat. Yep. Or try to, yeah. Hinata. Oh, Lawson. Rip. No. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, well, I guess this is going to make the winning the game very, very long and uncomfortable. Hooray. Okay. Wait, this means if they kill the bridge, it's definitively gone? Oh, that's bad news. All right, we need to find our Urza butt quick. Well, I got an Astrolabe. A little late, but I'll... No, there's an Arbiter in play! Yep. It's cool. I didn't need that anyway. It's cool. I didn't need this anyway. All right. Okay. It's fine. It is fine. I mean, we're okay. Been playing slops all leagues, so... Sure. All right, we're going to get the Air Force going here. All right, time to kill the Lawson Zandy. 2 life points at a time. Oh, 3 now. Squirrel! Death by 1,000 propeller cuts. That's the plan. I don't need this upkeep stop anymore. Thop, 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 thop. Oh no. He's paying casts. This is bad news. Oh, he's paying for Arbiter. Are you gonna field me? Sure. Oops. What are you gonna do over there? Field me? As if. Alright, alright. Boop! Thop, 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 thop. Perfect. Another Thopter joins the ranks. Yes, yes, kill him. Oh man, I actually have on my soundboard.
They came from behind.
Gotta love that Warcraft 3. Oh baby, that 2-mana Aether Vial. Oh man, second Leonin Arbiter. They have to have another Winota in their hand, right? Like, do 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 do. Revoker. Sure. I mean, I don't really need my Thopter Foundry right now, so this is fine, but okay, well now I kind of want it. So we'll probably be killing this, but to be honest, it doesn't change the clock at all right now, so. Path one of my Thopters. And I forgot to pay the Leonin Arbiters aggressively because they're assholes, but that's fine. Again, doesn't really affect the clock much here. Attacking my forest. Okay. So at the end of the next turn, I could push the Revoker and then just make a fleet. Thop, 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 thop. Question is, do I bother going all in to win the game? It's possible. Yeah, they've got one card in hand. I think it's pretty safe to just clutch for the win here. All right, and that's our league. Got the 2-3, baby. Got that sweet, sweet 2-3. All right. So let's take a look-see at Brian's deck here. So we had some tight ones in the beginning. There was definitely one match where I goofed up by not just putting the bridge in my graveyard. Took a coward's line out. I think overall the Kinnans are just not really adding anything to this deck. And if the Kinnans aren't adding anything to this deck, you wouldn't be playing the Springleaf Drum. Or probably as many Mox Ambers. So this configuration is not really worth doing. But if you wanted to explore this more, yeah, I don't know where you'd take this. I just don't know. This is a confusing one to wrap my head around. I feel like I want to drop the Engineers, and then we could just drop red. And you wanted to cook me up. Did you have an out for bridge? I felt like you had no outs for bridge. Oh, you're the Crater Maker. You said you had the Crater Maker. Yeah. Kinnan seemed bad in the deck. Kinnan is bad in this deck. So that's what I was just getting up to in the recap here. So yeah, just overall, a very interesting thing to do. Thanks, Brian, for putting this together, for playing a league. We had tight ones in the earlier part of this, but I think overall this is just weaker than most Urza decks. I think if I was going to play it again, I'd want to cut red entirely. It's not really adding much. We're just playing 2 Goblin Engineers, and that pushes us into a 4th color. So that's just like really, really greedy, right? That said, thank you everyone for checking me out live this evening for most of what has been a wonderful 5-hour stream. Got a bunch of gifted subs from the wonderful Larynx Punchworthy, a couple of good follows. I'm going to send you all over to the one and only Lawson Zandy, who we just beat in that final round here. I don't know what he's up to, but he's usually playing something pretty exciting. He was playing some kind of red-white Winota deck that is not an 80-card Urian deck, so we're all going to harass him for that. So with all of that out of the way, feel free to check out my stuff on YouTube, my hot memes that are linked under the video here. And if you're watching this in the future, check out Zanman's stream, Zanman1414, Lawson Zandy's fantastic streamer, plays great decks. And if you're checking out my stuff, you can check them out through YouTube or Twitch. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Manasymbol at all three. And my name is Zachary Rao. And I want you to have yourself just the best gosh darn evening. Take care of yourself, family, friends. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good one. And we'll be back tomorrow night with some of the super exciting new deck, the Kinnan Urian deck that Jiggy Wiggy and I cooked up and has been tearing up. So we'll be playing something, then we'll be playing the prelim with that, and we'll probably be playing the challenge on Saturday with that deck. See you folks.